Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the first live stream of today, and of this year as well. So, yeah, I think my voice still sounds weird because I have just gotten better. Like, if you remember the previous stream, like I got really sick, and I feel way better now, even though I think that I'm not like completely healthy just yet. But I'm continuing to heal, to treat myself with some lemon and honey and tea and all this stuff that helps to feel better. So excuse me my weird voice today. I hope it doesn't get much of a distraction for today. So actually, as the first live stream of this year, I decided to draw some outfits, some fashion, and I found some really cool references for this one. You can see in the left corner our today's reference, so feel free to join me to draw along with me, and if you have some questions, please feel free to ask. And actually, I would say that I started this year on a really positive note, even though I got sick. Still, like, I managed to be really nice mood, and like, I would say I'm just in a really nice place mentally. Which is nice and which is great, and I'm motivated, I'm like excited about this new year and new possibilities and stuff, so like I'm really determined, I would say. Hi Vladimir, hi Елена. Welcome guys. Thank you so much for joining. Like, I'm happy to see you in this 2025 new year. Like, I'm still into all this New Year stuff because I really love these celebrations, and I love the lights that I decorated this room with, so I think that I will not get rid of them for the next 2 weeks, I think, for sure, because they look pretty. Maybe longer, I don't know. I just love them. And while celebrating this New Year, like, I finally got myself some holidays, some vacations, and like, I don't know, it was really nice to just feel free for some time and to play some games, like to watch some shows. So I would say that I started it really nicely. So I hope that this year will be as nice. Like, but I would say that it's up to us, up to a person, actually. So yeah. I'm in the process of playing Resident Evil 4, the original one. Not the remake just yet, but the OG of Resident Evil, and I just love this game. Like I'm now at the chapter 5, which is it's an island right now, location I mean, and I'm just like fighting all these regenerators, and it's a tough chapter, I would say. Like, I don't know, like the previous ones just felt like a walk in the park, and I was like so careless. I would use all the ammo like just when I wanted, and maybe too generously, I would say. And now it's kind of like I'm running out of the ammo, like, and now it's really hard, really. Oh, hi! Hi! Happy New Year! Happy to see you here. Thank you guys for joining. As you can see, today we're drawing some fashion, and I really love this one, like Victorian kind of style, kind of princess outfit, like I loved it. So this is what I'm drawing today. Just very meditative kind of drawing for today. Oh, hi! Hi, welcome! These drawings are in the previous video. She was so beautiful. Thank you! Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Like, yeah, it's been a while since I posted an actual video on this channel. Like, for some reason, I don't know. Because actually, like, I have been filming and working on them like pretty much all the time, but I don't know, I just felt that they weren't ready, and then finally I uploaded the sketchbook tour, and I'm really happy that you guys liked it. So maybe give me some ideas on what to post next. I have some things in the works right now, like in the process, but I will be happy to see your ideas as well. And also I am playing Sims 4 at the moment, and like I really miss the opportunity to get a pet there, because I remember previously when I was playing it, like there was this opportunity to like get a pet, and now I think I have to buy it, and I think I will, because it's like kind of like feels too boring without an opportunity to get like 40 plus animals for one family. Because I mean, like when I play Sims, it's kind of like living a dream, like getting lots of pets, lots of animals. Like, I mean, I wish I could do that in real life. Now we're getting closer to the actual part why I decided to draw this reference specifically, because I really love these like drapings and all this stuff here. So this is basically why I have chosen this one as the first reference. Just wanna like draw them in a very meditative kind of way. And for those drawing along with me, like I would like to share a tip. When you draw lots of drapings, lots of like these things on clothes, like try to see once again the bigger volumes, the bigger shapes, and then add the extra details, because otherwise you risk just getting too like adding too many unnecessary details that will just like distract the viewer from the actual picture. So just keeping in mind that there are bigger volumes, bigger shapes is like always useful. I know by my own example that it's really simple to just get too attached to drawing like line by line all of these details, and I think it's nice like if you just want to, I don't know, have a more meditative kind of practice, but if you want to get a more I would say balanced kind of result, I would recommend to pay attention to the bigger shapes. Then like little by little you can grade down and work with the details as well. Because if there are some details that you can get rid of and they will not affect much the final result, like just go for it, that's for sure. It's the line of curvature of the body, the spine. You mean like this one? Like in the chest area? Yeah, basically I use it for, maybe you remember from the previous practices, like I simplify the body like to these sort of like shapes. So this line that we're talking about, it's definitely helps you to identify the curvature, as you said, and just add some sort of like motion to the overall figure. So yeah, that's pretty it. And like this line I use for the shoulders. This two usually, but like this one is more important, are for the pelvis. Like, and here we attach the shoulders, and there go the arms, and etc, etc. So guys, have you been drawing during this vacation season, like holiday season? I have completed some of the artworks that I planned to, and like I finally got some time to just complete the stuff that I wanted to complete for a long time, and I would say that it felt really nice. So like now I'm finally like free to start some of the new artworks that I was going to, and like I already have some ideas on what I want to draw. So once again, the bigger shapes first, bigger volumes first, and after that can work with the details. Excuse me. So let's get rid of some of the extra lines here that just interfere a little bit with the overall drawing. Do I put a curved line on the waist of the body too? I would say it's more like a straight line, I would say. I mean, you can put it, like especially if you like draw it like this. But basically, I think that it kind of repeats the pelvis line. Maybe like if you want to show like the, yeah, like the angle, right? Especially if it's something like crazier angle, like from looking from upside or from the down kind of perspective point, then yeah, it can be very useful. Like I usually tend to try to sketch out like the biggest two parts, I would say, of the body. These are the chest area, right, which I usually like typically sketch with an oval shape. Then there is the spine, where it's more or less approximate location, and then there is the pelvis, which I draw like this, right? And then further, like when developing your shapes, you can add the shoulder lines, and you already have the hips slash pelvis lines. So basically, I would say that that's enough. Like, and then after that, like if necessary, you can maybe add the waistline if it makes sense. Because, you know, people's bodies are so different. Some people might not even have a waistline, or maybe for some people the waistline like doesn't differ much. I mean, it can be like this kind of body shape as well. So, and yeah, just considering that there are different variations, we act accordingly and draw accordingly. Hope it makes sense. Well, thank you guys for giving me likes. Like, I appreciate that. I don't know, this dress is so beautiful. Like, I wish I could wear it in real life. I don't even know where to get one like this. Oh, great. In the knees, I typically draw like ovals as well, more or less. I mean, of course, the shape of the knees is more complicated than that if we just like draw them really anatomically precise, but for some sort of artwork which is not medical kind of illustration, I think that's enough to just simplify it like this, and then maybe add the most important aspects, because basically knees consist of quite a lot of elements, and I'm not a doctor, I don't remember the exact names of these parts, to be honest, but I just know how they like are drawn. Like, if you're interested in all these names, like in Latin and stuff, like, I would definitely encourage you to study. And actually, I have some medical anatomy atlas, kind of like guide, where everything is drawn like super precise, with all the like vessels, all the like everything that makes actually body. Honestly, I mean, being an artist, I don't think that it's that important to identify the name of each bone, unless you like it, unless you enjoy it. So like, I would say like that's definitely not about me. So I just love drawing it, studying it, but maybe not getting too much into the names of the anatomy and body parts. Because like, I know some people, and usually these are medical students, who like have to know all these names and like all in Latin and stuff, but luckily we're just artists. We are not doctors. Like, I would say it's their job, which is like highly respected by me, and I think it's just simply amazing how they remember all this stuff and how they study all this stuff. I think it's just crazy huge amount of information, and I really like respect that. This is so cute. So guys, was your New Year start positive? Was it good? I hope so. Actually, here, like in my country, there are traditions of celebrating first the actual New Year, then we celebrate. There is like, it's called Old Style New Year, which is actually New Year according to the old calendar. I think it was relevant maybe in 19th century or so, but it's funny that people still celebrate it. For some reason, this tradition still stick to people, and so there is like a so-called Old New Year, and also we celebrate Christmas, which is Christian Christmas, on the 7th of January, and we celebrate the Chinese New Year. So pretty much like we're really open to different sorts of celebrations here, and yeah, like I love that because I'm the person who really loves celebrating stuff, and as long as I love the cause for celebrating, I'm like really up to it. I mean, I like Halloween. I like, even though like it's not very typical for the tradition here, for the people here, I still celebrate it. And, you know, I think it's why not celebrate? Like, why not have great time with family and friends? Like, if there is some really nice cause, because I think that's in life there are lots of reasons to sometimes be upset, sometimes be like not happy about. So if there is some sort of like cause or holiday to be happy and just, I don't know, celebrate life, I think we should take it. So, and I think that like in this aspect, I have a really international kind of approach, and I mean, I like different cultures actually. Like I have never been against any culture in particular, and I respect all the nationalities and cultures out there. So it's like absolutely not a problem for me to celebrate some sort of holiday that is not typical for my upbringing or my tradition. It's very festive here in Brazil, a lot of noise, but as I had a headache, it was a bit difficult. Oh, I feel you. I hope that you feel better, really, because I mean, headache can be no joke. That's true. Like, you're from Brazil? That's so cool. I mean, like, in general, I think your country and like culture is so bright, so beautiful. Actually, guys, for those who are new here, first of all, thank you once again for joining the stream, and like, I really appreciate you joining my channel as well, because recently I had some of the new subscribers joining, and like, I just want to let you know that I really appreciate each one of you, and I never take this support that you give me for granted, so I'm really grateful for you guys. And yeah, so by the way, I stream pretty much every Sunday. It's also like became some sort of tradition on the channel here. So as long as I have some technical difficulties or maybe some personal problems, like maybe I'm like too busy or stuff, stream pretty much every week, every Sunday, so if you didn't catch me live, you can do so next Sunday. I love your drawings. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And like basically the goal for this year is to be more active on the media, like especially on YouTube. I don't know, YouTube just feels so cozy, so nice to me. Like I really love that there is this opportunity for connection with the audience, with the people, art people out there. So like I will try to be more active here. Her and I love painting her. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, the outfit, like, it's so crazily good. Oh, and I think I missed this, like, decoration. I don't know how they are called. I mean, these are not stockings, some sort of like bands on her legs. Like, to be honest, I have no idea how these are called, even in my native language. But we're going to draw this stuff on her legs. And I hope you get the idea. And by the way, here you can see how, like, just following these lines helps to like draw more accurately. Because here in this case, these, what they called? I have no idea. Like, let me just think. Maybe like tapes, ribbons? Let's say ribbons or stripes. Maybe stripes. Like they actually like follow the volume of the leg, and they also help us to show its position in the space. Because I mean, if we just take a simple shape like this cylinder here, and if we just place a stripe on it, it might go like this, right? Kind of. And for example, right? Like this. Or if, let's say, our cylinder has some sort of perspective to it, like just drawing the stripe this way, kind of like repeating the perspective of this so-called cylinder, because in this case our legs have more or less cylinder shape. Like this shape helps us to draw it more accurately. Like this way you will also show that this is how it actually goes, right? So it's the more precisely you draw it here, so we can see that here it repeats and then it goes here. Same with this one. We have this. And sort of ends. And I just don't want to draw them too similarly. I mean, in terms of the thickness and saturation. Like some of them, I just want to make them a little bit more pale, if it makes sense, because like these two legs are not standing at the same line, like to each other. There is some sort of perspective to them. And we have the front leg, we have the back leg, and usually something that goes like closer to us, that is in the front, like is more contrasting, more dominant, I would say. And the one that goes like disappears into the shadow has slightly less emphasis. So I'm trying not to overdo the stripes at the back, even though like they are present there. You can see that I even like made it a little bit darker, just not to only repeat the reference, but also like kind of like add this difference between the front and the back leg. So I hope it makes sense. Usually can't watch it live, but I watched the recording later. I'm not very good at drawing, so they help me a lot about the bright colors. There is a style called Frevo in Brazil that might interest you. Oh, okay. Thank you first of all for watching, and so thanks for recommendation. Like I have to note it somewhere. That sounds interesting. Okay, noted. Thanks. Yeah, and by the way, like if you have some questions, don't hesitate to ask. Like I'm always here to help you guys, and if I can help you with something, I will definitely. So just feel free to ask. Right now I just wanna compare the volumes, because for some reason I have a feeling that the left hand is kind of like bigger than the right. Even though I see that the reference it's kind of like so, I just don't want to. I think it's more or less fine. Like maybe let's add some of the contrast here. I just want to change a little bit. So we can use Liquify if you are using Procreate, and just maybe move a little bit this leg here, just a little. So for coloring, I will just use this nice shade of blue. I mean, I understand that it kind of like differs from what is in the picture, but I just want to slightly change it. I mean, normally I would just use the selection tool and for coloring all this stuff, but this time like it's so kind of like intricate, and I don't know, I just don't want to do that. I think that I will do a better job using just a simple brush. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but there is some sort of like just nice feeling about drawing digitally as if it's traditional kind of painting, so when I have an opportunity to imitate a traditional painting, I would definitely do so. And I think that in this case, color definitely helps like to form the shape of the how do I say that? For like the bigger spot, right? Like the specifically shaped kind of spot, because it also helps us to see the bigger picture. So when there is only an outline or like line art, or in our case it's just a sketch, you cannot necessarily see the how the spot works, how the shape works. And like now we are starting to see the like overall volume, I would say. I mean, of course it's not finished yet, and there are lots of things to work with and consider, but I just love that. Starts to show up. I'm not sure yet about the phone, like I will think what to do with it, because I don't want to make it the tone of the hair, so that we don't confuse it with the piece of hair, and at the same time don't want to make it the color of the dress. So I think that a bit later on, when I have some like in between tones, I can do something with it. Maybe I will just leave it blank as a white color. I don't know. And actually right now it's so chill, I'm not using anything like, I mean all this stuff like alpha lock or clipping masks and stuff. I mean, it's perfectly okay if you do, I don't know, have no desire currently. I just wanna improvise, like fully improvise. So like if you're a fan of this kind of stuff, like go for it, and I might use it from time to time as well, and these are nice tools. But right now I just wanna, I don't know, freestyle a little bit. Just to make it more chill. Right now, like while practicing drawing this dress, I'm thinking about giving my character this sort of outfit because I think it looks gorgeous. I mean, I think I have to. Moreover, I have a character that I think will actually rock this outfit so hard. And yeah, I haven't developed her fully yet, but I have already drawn her and painted, and I think that, yeah, I think I posted her on Insta, so I might add this sort of like diva dress to her wardrobe. And you know what? Like I have been thinking about what character this like this person reminds me of. Like, I mean, the dress, the hat, the style, like, I don't know, like, maybe the way I drew her or something. Like, I just remembered, I think she looks like Lady Dimitrescu. I think there is some sort of, like, connection. I mean, of course it's not, like, the same, absolutely the same kind of outfit and character and stuff, but I just don't know, I just get the vibe maybe because of all this fancy dressing. And actually, like when playing Resident Evil games, I really love their locations in the castles and all this like fancy interiors and like environment design. I think it's so cool. Just makes me want to create some characters that have like maybe same vibe, kind of like stylish and effortlessly chic. Chic. How do you say that? Is it chic or chic? I believe chic sounds more like French style. Actually, I'm just not giving this drawing any tattoos just yet. I mean, I'm not sure about them because I think they will distract from all this like complicated outfit. Like in the picture, I like the way it looks, but in my sketch here, I think it will be extra, so can see a similarity because of the dress. Yeah, like the vibe, right? It's kind of like similar, maybe because of all this kind of like maybe even some sort of like, I think this sort of dresses kind of project maybe, if not arrogance, but maybe some sort of vanity or something, like, I don't know. And like, I think it depends on the person, like how they actually deal with it, because some people will just give the princess kind of vibes and others like a really diva kind of style, so yeah. I mean, in case with Dimitrescu, it's more like I think that she's quite arrogant, actually, like, and vain. Just decided to experiment and add this sort of like mint kind of color. I really hope you guys can see it. Like, I think, I don't know, maybe it's my monitor, it kind of like look more like pale blue, but in reality it's actually like more like mint. And I don't know, like I have right now mixed feelings about this combo because it looks a little bit like ghostly for some reason, but at the same time I like the contrast here and I think I will just go with it. Because basically it's some sort of a triad kind of, if we refer to color theory and stuff. Like we have chosen like approximately this, then there were like the, I would say the warmer color of the skin, and we had like this one for the dress. So it's pretty much like triadic kind of colors here. So yeah, back to our mint. I mean, I like this way more than if we used the pink. I think that with pink it would lose the coldness to it that it actually has in the reference picture. So yeah, even though like now it looks a little bit ghostly, but I think that actual like reference also has this sort of like ghosty vibe a little bit to it. So yeah, I think I like it. Right now it's time for some highlights. together with the... If it's too much, in some cases we can just get rid of this emphasis using the smudge tool. How's it called? Yeah, smudge tool. Because I had some experience in drawing in Photoshop, and I think there we have smudge tool as well. So I wasn't sure if this one is called the same way, just like in Photoshop. But like Photoshop is still, I would say, a great tool. Like, yeah, maybe it's now not as trendy as like Procreate or like what else is hot there. This Clip Studio Paint, yeah, I'm talking about this one. Actually, I haven't used it just yet, because, I don't know, I just bought Procreate and decided that before I try something else, I just have to master this one better, so maybe I will buy it in some future, but I'm just not sure yet. I think that I still have lots of things to work on in Procreate, so I just don't want to overwhelm myself with lots of tools, because I have this tendency when I have lots and lots of art supplies, I get into some sort of procrastination, because like I'm not sure which one to use and like how to master them all. So yeah, I think sometimes less is definitely more, but of course it doesn't work with the sketchbooks and other art supplies. Like, oh, I buy them a ton. I really buy them a ton. I think like this is where all my money goes to, like all these art supplies. And actually I'm a huge fan of any sort of stationery things. Like, I don't know, I just can't. If I see a beautiful pen, or like I like the way it writes, I like writing so much, like I like all the paper products, I just can't. Like when I start talking about this, like I can talk for hours. Like, do you guys share this sort of obsession with the stationery and art materials? I mean, I guess you do, because like usually artists are really into all this art stuff and art supplies. And like if you actually share this obsession with the art supplies, like could you write me in the comments like which ones do you like buying the most? Like, do you like buying sketchbooks? Do you like buying some paints like acrylics or gouache or watercolor or pencils or like markers? There's so many. Because like I personally, I adore buying new sketchbooks, and I just can't choose. Everything is so good. I actually love experimenting with new markers, and I love gouache. I adore gouache. Oh my god, it's so good. Like, and especially it's so cool when you get a set with lots of colors, or maybe some set with some pretty colors. It's, I don't know. I think like I am never as happy like to get some, I don't know, some fashion item compared to getting some art supplies. Like I get way more thrilled if I get something from the art store. Like, oh my god. Okay guys, I think that's pretty it. I'm happy with the design here. Oh, I think I promised you to color the phone. And let's see, I want to like pull a trick here. Let's try to combine like the darker tone and the minty tone. and see what happens, like if we just smudge them together. I think it will be nice. Yeah, I think it looks good. But it's not too dark, not too light. It doesn't cannot be confused with the dress color and all this stuff. So yeah, I like this one more. Okay, so that's our result for today, the first live stream of this year. Thank you so much for joining me on this stream. Please don't forget to give me a like. I will be happy if you do, and help me to promote the channel. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. And yeah, write a comment about what you think of the sketch, what you think of the art supplies and buying them. And yeah, I will be happy to read more from you. And thank you so much for watching. I hope that your 2025 starts productively, happily, and brings you lots of joy. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!